So yeah, I'm going to drop the same exact break in there right now. And we're going to get after it again because that's just how we do. Yes, we will do baseball later. Yes, we will do baseball later. But right now, it's foosball time. That's right, foosball. The next break is... Is it in there? It is in the shop. And... it is pinned. All right, let's get a little ripping in. The morning has begun. Let's see what Thursday has in store for us, folks. If you're in this break, good luck. We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. Get you a deed, and then get you a deed. All right. No, it's the same break. Same break pin at the bottom of your screen. Good luck, everybody. I like rippins. I am going to do a baseball break, Leonardo. Not yet, though. We're going to do a little bit of football first. But yes, we are going to do some baseball today. And if you like baseball, I'd say maybe take a gander, try to catch it when it's happening. Because if you like baseball, I don't think there's any reason why you wouldn't want in this break that I have. I'm just saying, because I like getting in breaks too. I know. Look. Hey, Cortland Sutton, Miles Garrett, Shuck on the base, Jaden Blue, Nico Collins out of 50 for the Texans, starting out hot this morning, huh, Texas? And Malik Neighbors. Ray, I see you out there. I sees yous. Take care of Shuck, too. Two Broke Crew, you're out there talking too much trash this morning. You know that? I've about had enough of you, Two Broke Crew. I've had enough, all right? I'm not going to pull you anything just because you said that. So there. I was going to pull you a one-on-one. Now I'm pulling you nothing. Zay Flowers. Ooh, we got a rookie variation in here. Luther Burden. Caleb Johnson. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Hey, look, a Jet. And another Jet. Garrett Wilson out of 150. That's the Givey team. And good luck. Rookie variation. Well. Who's that look like? Tesla going to my boy Hunter. That's a deed. Yeah, that qualifies as a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
What in the world did you just say, Ray? I don't even what? What? What up, Jimbo? All right, good luck. Is it going the right way? It is going the right way. All right, good luck. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Did you not listen to me last night? Do you remember what I said about these two boxes? Was there anybody in here that was with me last night when I said it? Anybody? Jackson Dart Auto out of 299. And that's Hunter as well.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Hunter, how we feeling, bro? Empty box. No, because we'd gone through that whole case. There was only 2 boxes left, and I said something is in that. One of those boxes, something's in there. Because there was some okay stuff in there, but it was like, all right, where is it? Enough's enough. Well, this day's starting out crazy already. Tesla, short print, and a Jackson Dart Auto. Now, you'd have to take it out of its encased, the encased Topps Chrome Black there, but if it's encased already, that typically means you should probably send it in and get it graded because it should come back with a good grade. Brock Purdy, Bowers, Lawrence, and Cook. Dak Prescott out of 50. That means we'll see another Cowboy. And for the Colts, Daniel Dimes out of 275. Matt, I told you. What's up, Jamie? Well, get out of my state, Jamie. Nobody said you could be in my state. Is that Tennessee or Virginia? And Dak was out of 50. Ricky Pearsall, Tetaroa McMillan, Tyler Warren, and Sanker. Okay. All right, bet. No, I spent my whole life in Virginia, so I didn't know which one you meant. Sauce, Adunzi, Penix, Blue, Swessinger. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, Will Howard. All right, Odman, you're on the board too. Lively, I was born in Charlottesville, Virginia. I grew up in Goochland. And then I spent the vast majority of the rest of the time, basically my adult life, in the Metro Richmond area. Starcast for the Niners. Holla, holla. Eric, you're on the board. Preacher Man Pete. So in this box, 4. Gabriel and Kennard. I grew up in the land of the Gooch, Tiffany. Did I stutter? Huh? Did you get caught off guard there a little bit? I grew up in the land of the Gooch. Roma Dunzi. Tyreek Hill, Pearsall, JT, Zabel for the Seahawks out of 250. And for the Chiefs out of 50, Brashard Smith. Andrew, don't ask that question. Just you just asked an unanswerable question. Actually, I can answer it, but I can't answer it on this platform. David Njoku, Will Campbell, Gordon, and Blue. This is a signature jumbo hobby box 3.5. Penix, Hall, Neighbors, Winston, Eamon Worry out of 175. We got an Eagle. It's not. No. Who did this? I'm blaming Aries. Kyle McCord out of 225 for the Eagles. We can do better, J-Dog. Hey, look, we'll take what we can get around here. I'm going to hit the deed button. Absolutely not, I'm not. Jordan James, Tet, Connerly Jr., and Colston Loveland. Same exact break as pin at the bottom of your screen, and guess what? That's where it's at until it's not. You good, Zach? You good, bro? You good, bro? Hey, bruh. Carolyn, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And good morning. Is today the day we find a lunar? Just a random Thursday before release day? Carolyn, I'm doing great. I hope you all are as well. I know it's bright and early on a Thursday. We're getting close to the weekend. We got a release day tomorrow. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things popping off. The Nationals happening. Good morning, Parker. Samuel Darnold, Rodgers, BTJ for the Jags, and a Tyler Booker. One in every 900 hobby boxes, bleed. Lively Resurgence comes out tomorrow. Pollard, Crosby, J-Mo, and Mason Graham. Travis Achan, Jeremiah Gibbs, a nice Travion Henderson refractor, and a Colston Loveland base. Yes, we are We are past due, Bleep Frog. We are past due. Uh-oh. A little Barry Larkin action. I like it. Pickens, Garrett, Jalen Waddle for the Fins, and Xavier Watts. That's me, Lively. That's me. That'd be me. Flowers, Robinson, Diggs, and Ratledge. I've been to a lot of states. Virginia's a pretty good one, folks. Not a lot to do. You're going to have to go to Norfolk or go to the beach or something for like, I mean, there's some like Busch Gardens and King's Dominion, but overall temperature and people, it's a good state. Jones, James Jr., Scadaboo, and Morrison. That's true, Rhino. Uh-oh, Texas has already got, he's going to be doing some ripping. Yes, Nook, we are. Drake May, Neighbors, CJ Stroud, and a Jalen Lane. Yeah, 304, that's fair. Keep your head on a swivel if you leave a state and you drive into Virginia, I'm just telling you, you are going to see state police. You're probably going to see 3 of them within the first hour of you entering the state. So be aware of that. If you're somebody that's got a little, drives a little bit fat, you better pay attention. And state cops don't play no games, by the way. Uh-oh, do we got an auto? Belton. Tyler Warren. Good luck, everybody. I think this might be an auto. Rookie. Titan. Out of 25. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Cam Ward out of 25. Hey, Julia. That be yours. And yep, it's still happening.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Julia, wherever you are out there, you don't have to say anything. I know you're out there somewhere. Congratulations. Nice hit. That's an excellent card. Geno Smith, Aaron Jones, Caleb Williams, and Abdul Carter. Preacher Pete. So this is what I say whenever somebody asks that. This is just my suggestion. If you haven't been around breaks very long or you haven't done any breaks, I'd watch a ton of these before you ever get in one. Watch an absolute ton. But you've got the gist of it. Yes, you buy a team. When all the teams sell, we open the boxes. Whatever comes out for that team, you would get. It's more than that, but that's the gist. Dowdle, Jackson, Njigba, and Mimbu. McLaurin, Stroud, Lamb, and Tez Johnson. Think of it this way, Preacher Pete. There's multiple expensive boxes on the table. Multiple ones. Basically, every team in this break you could get for less than what it would cost for just one box. So it's an easier way to maybe get into multiple boxes and go after some PC teams or players, or just players you want to go after in general. Bo Nix, Judy, Jacobs, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Koji, you're good. You hit Koji, you're good. Koji, you're good. Koji, it's enough. Thank you. Caleb Williams, Pitts, Allen, and Felton. Love, McCarthy, Collins, and Williams. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We've already hit the share goal. Christy, don't you start now. Stop it. Stop. I can't see the chat. Stop it. Rebel Jr., Dexter Lawrence, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Anthony Belton. Come on, man. The next goal for Shop the Stand is 1,000 shares. We already hit 250. The next one's 1,000. Purdy, Cook, Garrett, and Fannin. That was supposed to deter you from stopping to do that right now. I'm trying to read the chat. Koji, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you, Koji. You won't even get to get in the one you got. I swear I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Two Broke Crew, I'll do it to you too, and I don't even care that you have a team. Keep it up. Keep it up. Y'all keep it up. Williams, Irving, Herbert, and Collins. Swift, McMillan. And on the white hole, Josiah Stewart. I'm a hologram, JP. Fields, Metcalf, Warden Williams, and Will Johnson. Jalen Hurts, Worthy, Drake London on the nucleus, and Ty Hamilton. All right, we got 3 boxes left in this. I'm going to go ahead and do the, you guys already hit the 1 goal, so let me get that in the shop. I'm going to put a shop the stand givey in there. Give me a second. Next goal for shop the stand is 1,000 shares or 150,000 likes, whichever happens first. Can't and won't are 2 different things, Two Broke Crew. Shop the stand givey should be popping up in your upper left-hand corner like now-ish. Hypothetically, Preacher Pete, I haven't pulled any Drake Mays right now, but if I had, yes. Unless it was like a base card or something. All right, Topps Chrome Black. I got you. Pollard, Riley Leonard, Jordan James, looky there, the Packers exist. Matthew Golden out of 99, Cook, and Marvin Harrison Jr. It'd be for the whole team, Preacher Pete. Now, know this, if there's cards that have multiple teams on it sometimes, it will go to the more expensive team on that card in that break. So if it's more, it's 2, 3 teams, it goes to the team that was the most expensive in that break that's on that card. But other than that, yes, you get all your cards for your team. Njigba, Love, Egbuka, Julia, you know, it's been out for a little while. I bet you there's a comp you could find on. Is it not on there? Julia, I could probably try and help with that later here. I'll just give you a follow. I'll try and look later and see what I can find. Plus, some people in the chat might be able to help too. Egbuka, Higgins, Odunzi out of 150, and Nakua. On the off chance that happens, and every once in a while it might happen, Zach, we have a way of handling that. Well, Chargers. Look who's on the board. Jacob. It is Omari and Hampton on the Acha for the Chargers. Holla.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Empty. Empty. Seen a lot of people saying 1,200. Neighbors, Burra, Murray, Scorton, Bo Nix out of 100. Count them. 2 Jackson Dart autos. 2. Folks, I don't know what to say. I'll probably pull another one in the next break, and I'll probably pull another one in the break after that. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm just here. I'm the facilitator. I'm no longer Primo. I'm just the facilitator.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
So right now on the stand, there's 2 Jackson Dart autos and a Cam Ward out of 25. Jalen Noel, Bo Nix, Alexander, and Taylor. Must be, Turt. Must be. That's right. Let them know. Let them know, folks. Let them know. Some people don't know. It's not their fault. They just don't know. Brock Bowers. There you go, Rhino. Let me get my one touch. Javonte Williams, Joe Mixon, Brashard Smith, Zach Ertz. No, not again. When to become one. Out of 225, Kyle McCord. Kyle Williams. No way, dude. Starcast. Christian McCaffrey. Nash and Restrepo. Way better than 2 darts. Way better. Well, that's what I need. I need to get that one touch, right? I got to get that one touch, Rhino. I got to get that one touch, bro. You know? Trevor Lawrence, A.J. Brown, Calvin Ridley, Ursery, Terrence Ferguson out of 275. For the Bills, Maxwell Harrison out of 25 on the lava print. And that's going to Taylor. Tinkle, my question of the day, and good morning. Who's the funniest cartoon character ever? What cartoon character made you laugh more than any other? Travis Kelce, Walker, Campbell, and Reed. I see you out there, Rob. DJ, it's getting bleak. It could happen in this one. May, Worthy, but you know how Fade is. You know what the other team was that you threw out there. Look, I've been around long enough. You know this. You know this about me, and I know you know. Lions, Mr. Hassanin out of 250. Colts. Another Daniel Dimes auto out of 150. Matt, you got 2 of them now. Well, this is called the double up special. Fred Flintstone. Cartman. Oh, that's a good one, Corey. Phil Maffa. Zay Flowers, Birch, and Booker. Nobody picked up on my Spice Girls reference. Nobody, not even Christy. Christy, you did nothing? I get nothing, huh? Look, Julia's like, forget that. Give me a Planetary Pursuit. Forget all these other people. You just give me another deed, Primo. All right, here we go. Give us one of those super short print and Planetary Pursuit boxes. One of those. Empty. Yeah, that doesn't happen every day, DJ. That's for sure. Brees Hall, Chase Burra, and Kenneth Grant. The Road Runner, Mimi. Sertan, Prescott, Judy, Mike Green. Mike Green. Mushu from Mulan, Barry says. Young, Benson, Micah, and Trevor Achan. Debo, Jefferson, Kelsey, Caleb Johnson. We got, I think it's an insert. I think it's one of the Night Stars. Helm, Drake London, good luck. Cincy. Nasty. Color match out of 25. Joe Burrow. This is a good card right here. Jeff. Yeah, bro. Yep. That's sick.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
No, I told you it hadn't stopped. I couldn't tell you who the deeds were going to be. I haven't figured that part out. But being there, I mean, just look at that. Burrow out of 25, 2 Dart autos, and a Cam Ward auto out of 25. That's quite the display. Achan, Gibbs, McCaffrey, and Birch. Jones, James, Worthy, Higgins. Oh, you want me to rip my own heart out, huh? Bobby, we're not worried about Bobby. Stop it. Bobby's that guy that always points out the thing nobody wants to say out loud. That's Bobby right there. I figured you out now, Bobby. You just told on yourself. Drake May, Malik Neighbors, Kyler Murray, and Tyleek Williams. A deed here and a deed there, a deed almost anywhere. Goddard, Darnold, Stingley, and Gabriel. Stop it. Pollard, Crosby, Nakua, Maxwell Harrison. Theo Johnson, Williams, May, and Marks. Jorilla Farilla, Irvin, McLaurin, Alfred Collins, and Terrence Ferguson. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes, and Kyle Williams. Judy and Williams, Allen and Campbell. El Jefe, it's great. It's a great day so far. Pearsall, Evans, Thomas, and Besh. Achan, CeeDee Lamb out of 150. The Giants get more. Abdul Carter and Donovan. And another one. Pickens, Walker the third, Dylan Gabriel out of 99, and a Jack Kaiser. Rhino, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Even if nothing happens, it's still going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Thank you, Ethan. Garrett, Flowers, Kittle, and Miller Rowe. Robinson, Tua, Sutton, and McCord. Tomorrow is Resurgence Day. Yeah, we're going to be doing some baseball today. We got this might be out of 10 on the Star Fractor. Will Campbell. Mahomes and Kelsey, good luck. Well, it's just the way things are, folks. Sometimes sometimes it goes down like that. 10 out of 10. Malik Neighbors on the Star Fractor. It's just how things went down, folks. I don't look. It's just how it is. Sometimes it's like that. The Giants annihilated the break. They're probably not done. They'll probably do it again. All right, recap time. Sorry for everybody that missed. DJ, Rhino. I know. Look, I know. Look, I'm here with you. I understand. But sometimes just the nastiest cards come out for the same team. I don't control it. It's just what happened. Appreciate you, Matt. All right, now let me get these wrangled in. Hold on. I got to do a recap. All right, I got to do a recap. Chill out, man. No, I'll have to get into a different box of Topps Chrome Black, but Cosmic I just opened, and Signature we're not too far in that either. So, Mahomes and Kelsey, Kittle, Gabriel out of 99, Garrett, Parsons, Hassanin out of 250, Kelsey, Ferguson out of 275, Ertz out of 150, Egbuka, Warren, Stroud and Scat, Travion. We've got Eamon Worry out of 175, Zabel out of 250, Swessinger out of 225, Burden, Tet, Chuck, Drake London, Thomas Jr. out of 150, Golden out of 99, Burra, Nix out of 100, Josiah Stewart, Nico Collins out of 50, Belton out of 50, Odunzi out of 150, Smith out of 50, Dak Prescott out of 50, Garrett Wilson out of 150, and there's our Kyle McCord out of 225. Abdul Kata out of 150. Maxwell Harrison out of 25. McCord out of 225. Danny Dimes out of 150. Omarion Hampton. Christian McCaffrey on the StarCast. Danny Dimes out of 275. Will Howard. Tesla on the on the rookie variation. 10 out of 10. Malik Neighbors Star Fractor. Out of 25, Joseph Burrow. That is a sick card right there. Probably go for a pretty good penny, too. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart out of 299. And Cam Ward. It is 4 out of 25 for the Titans. Oh, I know, Kim. You look, I know. Well, at least you're by the ocean. That's kind of cool. Good luck, everybody. It is rip time. Baseball is in the shop, and we can run that more than once. But only a couple of times now. Don't get greedy. Gilded's my favorite, by the way. Gilded is my favorite. All right, good luck. It's ripping time. Get a little bit ripping in. Myles Garrett, Jalen Lane, Will Johnson, Jalen Waddle out of 99, TJ Watt, and Tyrone Tracy Jr. Alejandro, I just put baseball in there now. Hurry, Alejandro, it's in there now. Good morning, brother. We got Zay Flowers, Trey McBride, Tyler Warren, Travion Henderson. For the Jaguars, Travis Hunter on the mini diamonds out of 75, and Roquan Smith. Yep, that's right. It's gilded. Gilded is in that break. Yes, it's there. Yes, we'll run it again if you missed out on your team. It's not. It's not. I didn't. It's not a psych out. It's legit. It is gilded in that break. And we got whoa. I can't. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. I don't. Was this really in there? Nico Collins and CJ Stroud first on print out of 30 auto going to Trent. What is this called again? I don't know. I think my programming on my hologram's gone bad. What do we call this?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Look at that. That's a card right there. Oh yeah. Dual Archer. See, Drew knows. Steph knows. Kim knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Dan, at this point, close to it, empty. Xavier Legette. Jackson Smith, J.J. McCarthy, Will Campbell, Darius Alexander out of 275. Our Acha is an Eagle. It is Campbell, R.J. Harvey, Paramount Pairings, Dart and Scat, Hunter and Reed. Uh-oh, you got the A's. See, Alejandro knows. Oh, and this is just a little tidbit, you guys. Everything in that is 26 except for Gilded. Gilded is 25. So just keep that in mind when you're looking. Now, a lot of the legends and things of that nature for those teams are involved in Gilded. But the year for the rookies in that is 25. Everything else is 26, though. So don't let that slip past you. Kelsey, yep, we ran all of it yesterday. We ran every single box that we got in here. We've got more on the way, but it won't be here today or anything. Olave, Stroud, Chase, Burke, Josh Jacobs, color match out of 150. Raiders, look at you. Out of 275, going to Steph. A little Brock Bowers action to get Thursday kicked off. Does that sound cool?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jaden Higgins, Hampton, and Tyler Barron. Herbie, Lamjack, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jack Sawyer, James Pierce Jr. out of 100, Luther Burden the third going to the Bears. I think that's Matt.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Luke Lachey, brother of Nick Lachey. Dak Prescott, Woody Marks, and Cam Ward. William, look, hey, you got to keep up. Keep up. Yep. Keep up. Taylor Deed McGee. I love it, CB. That's the comment of the day so far. Deed McGee. Love, Jefferson, Achan, David Njoku. We got a Ram. Ooh. Puka Nakua out of 100. Corgi. Holla.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Jordan Love on the Roses. Travis Kelsey, Swenson, and Lachey. right, you go over here, base. You go to your home. You go to your home base. Cosmic. Uh-oh, Mold Man making demands already. Mold Man's in here making demands. We're only 2 boxes in. All right, fine, Mold Man. Your brown is in this box, okay? Now, you weren't specific, so if it's a Dylan Gabriel Superfractor, that's on you. Empty. Oh, okay. Barrett Carter. Pat Bryant on the nucleus. And for the Bills, out of 50, Lightspeed, James Cook. The Puka G money is 39 out of 100. 39. Nope. Kentucky born. Nope. Still hadn't happened. Still hasn't happened. Maybe it'll happen in this break, or what if it, you know what? Just let it happen on release day with Resurgence. Let's open it. Let's get a whole bunch of RPAs, and then all of a sudden there's a lunar box too. Jefferson, Collins, London, Pat Bryant. Hertz, Brown, Tesla out of 199, and a Carson Swessinger. There you go, John. You're on the board now. JJ, Lawrence, Kamara, Caldwell. Purdy, Cook, Travis Hunter, and Joshua Simmons. Joshua Simmons. Oh, Rob G's in the house. Good luck. Travis Hunter. Swift. Rookie. 1 out of 5 auto. Savion Williams. Hey, man, you got to take that. Bryce. First on print out of 5. Savion Williams, red auto.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's right, boss. That's right. Yeah, Glow. Fields, Metcalf, Bajan, Matthew Golden. Smith, Jones, Bowers, and Landon Jackson. Scotty, baseball's pin at the bottom of your screen right this very instant, right now. Right as I'm talking to you, it is already in the shop. That's right, Casey. A treat. Dowdle, Bray saying he's a buyer on that. Savion, Jackson, Parsons, and Billy Bowman Jr. Danny Dimes, Derwin James Jr., Dart and Scat, and Shamar Stewart. Did I see Shamar Stewart got hurt yesterday? Or somebody did. Somebody for the Bengals defense got hurt yesterday. Garrett, Flowers, Scat, and more. Yeah, I didn't actually see the injury, but they were like it wasn't good. They were like it wasn't good. Pitts, Love, Jettas, and Arroyo. Maybe that's why they didn't show it. It must have been must not been too nice. Neighbors, Goddard, Walker, Tesla. Darnold, Pollard, Njoku, and JT. Crosby, Achan, Fred Warner, Trey Harris, Gibbs and Pickens, Caleb on the refractor, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Yes, we will run that baseball again. If you missed out on your team, we'll run that baseball again. Don't you fret. Bajan, Keon Coleman, Upton Stout, and on the space dust for the Bills. Nobody important. Oh, wait. It's Josh Allen out of 75. He's got a little bit going on up there. You see that? Logan. I think, yeah, Casey, I think it was. Tua, Gonzalez, Cook, Ellick. Hall, Pearsall, Tez Johnson, and Jalen Royals. The Guardians are there. Don't worry, C9 just heard your call. C9 or the dude just heard your call. Evans, Samuels, Lambjack and Jane Daniels, and Bashaw Tootin. All right. And everything we've done so far, we get to do one more again. It's being difficult. So when boxes do this, the common known rule of for breakers is that when it won't do it, the breaker gets to keep the box. So we'll just keep moving on in this, and this one I get to keep. No, that's not real, but it sounds cool. We got Trevor Lawrence, Michael Williams, Jahad Campbell. That's right, Mustachio. Hill, Young, and for the Brownies, Jer Judy, first on print out of 25. Well, there you go, bro. There's a Brown. It's Jer.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
It's Jer Jude. Cooper Kupp, Saquon, Kelvin Banks, Jack Besh, James Cook out of 299, and a Dexter Lawrence. Shadir. Now I need a Shadir. Is it going the right way? It looks like it's going the right way. I can't see the team, but we're going to find out. Good luck. Last team magic is a real thing, folks. I'm sorry. It's a real thing. First on print out of 10, Josh Jacobs for the Packers. The Packers are eating. Bryce, you are eating plentifully right now.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Plentiful deeds. Emptiness. Out of 10, Bryce. First on print out of 10. Burra, Samuel, Judy. Oh, boy. This could be a good one. Mitchell Evans. This could be a good auto here, you guys. 9 out of 10 of these are awesome. Hassanin. Ellick. A.J. Brown. Barrett Carter. And good luck. Out of 50. Julius Peppers for the Bears going to Matt. I'd say that applies. 11 out of 50. I'd say that's in the 9 out of 10 range. That wouldn't be the one. That's Julius Peppers. It's one of the best players, defensive ends of all time. Also known as a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Kyler Murray, Brian Thomas Jr., Waddle, Williams, Chris Paul Jr. Uh-oh. Don't. Kyle McCord on the auto. Scorton, Irvin, Robinson, and Tesla. Neps is like, what's the deed or whatever the little thing says? The little, whatever that is, the little 16-bit creature that's on the screen. Think of it this way, Neps. You ever heard the phrase, a good deed? I won't go into the full logistics of it, okay? You don't need, everybody doesn't need to know the ins and outs and the origins of deed. But deed basically just means a good card. So think of it that way. Good morning, Evan. But I've been saying deed since high school. Bobby, it is, but we want somebody different. Williams, Watt, Evans, Noel, Eamon Worry out of 250, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt for the Commanders out of 225, Lambjack, Tyler Warren, Lane, and Bowman. Oh, Neps has got jokes a long time ago. Thanks, Neps. I hope you have just a great day, Neps. Does it feel like that was genuine? Does that feel like, do you think that I meant that? Last pack. Evan, I'm doing great. We got Gilded next. Mims, Darnold, Nakua, and Tate. What the? 3 out of 5, Sauce Gardner. 03. Primo graduated. 03. What up? All right, good luck. Steelers, Will Howard, Alfred Collins, Josh Allen on the short print, Hairston, and Burke. Color match. That it don't get much more color match than that. Rebecca, we'll take that. Josh Allen for the Bills. We still got a Cosmic left. It's not over. All right, speak now, forever hold your peace. Here we go. The finale. And then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in baseball. And yes, we'll run that again. I know we're in single digits land, but we'll run it again. Also, 100,000 likes will get you to shop the stand. I lowered it. The share's too easy. We can't. That's why there's not any really, like, super really cool cards on that right now, because it's just too easy to do. So we need to start going after some goals. If you want to shop the stand, you're going to have to work for it a little bit now. McLaurin, Walker, Drake May out of 150, and Buchanan. B. Meyer, you know, I don't know. We may come back to baseball before I get off today. Or, I mean, football, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Stroud, Nix, Neighbors, and Walker. Judy, Williams, Pitts, Abdul Carter, and Stewart. That had an extra card in it. Love, JJ, Murray and Mayfield, and Travion Henderson. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Kyron Williams, and Scattaboo. I was a Goochland Bulldog. Collins, Patty Surtain, Saquon Barkley, and Ashton Genty. Prescott, Young, Brown, Riley Leonard. Robinson, Ingram Dawkins, and on the space dust for the Fins, it is Kenneth Grant out of 75. Benson, A-Chan, Ward, and R.J. Harvey. Planet, Shadur, James Cook, and for the Cincinnati Bengals on the Mercury, retail rips, Joseph Burra. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Correct, retail. That's correct. Williams, Irvin, Jamar Chase, and Quinshawn Judkins. Quinshawn Judkins. Tua, Gonzalez, Egbuka, and Sanker. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Hall, Pearsall, Makuba, Nakua. Evans, Samuel, Gibbs, and Montgomery, and a Nick Eamon-Wari. Yeah, somebody told me that yesterday, C. Rummy. Jefferson, Kamara, Scorton, and Cam Wood. Cam Wood. No, JT, I stayed back, but the entire 2 through 8 crew is there. Malik Neighbors, Goddard, Travis Hunter, and Monongai. I'm gonna go next year, and I'm gonna be there for the whole week. Darnold, Pollard, Horn, and Scorton. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, Bobby. I wouldn't know who it is. Crosby, A-Chan, Kelsey, and Starks. Gibbs, Pickens, Sutton, and Jalen Noel. Garrett, Flowers, McLaurin, and Omarion Hampton. All right, well, the deeds are still appearing. They didn't stop. I'm sorry if the deed wasn't for your team, but they're definitely up there. Let's do a quick recap of what we just went through, and then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one. Just give me 1 second here, you guys. Let me get all this wrangled in, and we'll do a recap. A recap-un. Haven't seen a Panthers deed since Vietnam. Oh, man. That's quite the spell there, CB. That's quite the spell. All right. Travis Hunter, Scorton, Egbuka, Chase, Cook, Ward, Carter, Eamon-Wari, Paul Jr., Kyle McCord, Makuba out of 150, Tez Johnson, Jettas, Scat, Darton Scat, Bowers, Njoku out of 175, Pierce Jr. out of 100, Josh Jacobs out of 150, Alexander out of 275, R.J. Harvey. We got the Paramount Pairings Giants, Tyler Warren, and Travion Henderson. Watch your mouth, Amber. Oh. We got Jalen Waddle out of 99, Travis Hunter out of 75, Cook out of 299, Caleb Williams. Tesla out of 199, Cook out of 50, Pat Bryant out of 150, Drake May, Travis Kelce on the roses. Kenneth Grant was out of 75, Josh Allen on the short print. Jahad Campbell, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt out of 225, Josh Allen out of 75, 3 out of 5, Sauce Gardner. Will Howard. Jerry Judy, first on print out of 25. Josh Jacobs, first on print out of 10. Nakua out of 100. Burden. Brock Bowers out of 275. Julius Peppers, 11 out of 50. Mercury Joe Burrow. Savion Williams auto, first on print out of 5. And a CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, first on print out of 30, dual auto for the Texans. Also, furthermore, a D. I think the last team was, here, I'll tell you right now. And Big Dimps has the Royals. So this is going right back into the shop right now, right this instant. Well, maybe not this instant, but soon. Now, Gilded doesn't have a ton of cards in it, but you'll see what I mean when I open it. If you haven't seen it before, you'll see exactly what I mean, why I call it my favorite box to open for baseball. None yet, but I'm getting ready to put them back into the shop because it looks like the numbers updated on this. So this same exact break is going in there. If you missed out on your team in this one, it's getting ready to go back into the shop. Don't wait too long. They ain't going to last. I'm telling you that right now. It is in the shop right this instant. And I'll unpin it and pin it back because sometimes it gets wonky. All right, there it is. It's right there. All right. Let's get this to the side here. I'm going to print this out. And then take a screenshot of that if you need to for your records. That way you'll have your name beside your squad and you can go find the replays on YouTube if you miss some of this. You can also always go to your orders, you guys. You can always go to your orders on TikTok. And I know not everybody knows how to do that. Trust me, I know that everybody doesn't know how to do that. But if you just go to your main page and look at the bottom of it and click on orders, you know. All right. Overlays coming down. Also, the only box in this that's 25 is Gilded. Everything else is 26, okay? And if you haven't seen Gilded, get ready. You're in for a treat. But we start with Topps Chrome Hobby. Rhett, we just thought about putting something random together, and that's what we came up with. Mike Trout, Real Moto, Carroll, and Torkelson. No, it's a childhood street address for Mr. 238. Suarez, Gore, Simeon, and Carter Jensen. Uh-oh, 4's in the house. Cole Reagans, Rodon, Tatis, Royce Lewis. I did not, Rhett. Aranda, Julio, Paul Goldschmidt, and a Shinsuke. Amai, Scherzer, Sale on the negative, and Moises Ballesteros. Rasmussen, Gurriel, Merrill, and Sal Stewart. Nuh-uh, 4. Ward, Weaver, Rooker, and Abreu. Holiday, Ohop, Toll, and Clement. Freeman, Manzardo, Bobby Witt Jr., and Suzuki. Lyle, Beatty, Bradley Rodriguez for the Padres is our first auto of the break. And that is STG, I believe. And Mike Yastrzemski. Torres, Bryant, Bobby Witt, and Neto. Wim, I think she's trying. I'm not sure. I'm in the break. I'm breaking. But I think she's trying to. If I read that right. Imanga, Skeens, Carroll, and Devin Williams. Devin Willems. These are just inserts. These are just inserts, but they look cool. You can get them numbered too. Ellie, Lindor, Arozarena, and Goodman. Skeens, Lee, Schneeman, Clark. Have not, Sydney. Sure haven't. Lugo, Murphy, Carroll out of 199, and Aaron Judge. Gilbert, DeGrom, Baez, and whoa, Schlittler. Almost fell out my hand there. Tough. I've just been breaking cards long enough to know when I see it. Sometimes I even top load stuff that maybe I don't necessarily have to at that moment, but I'm guilty as charged. When I look at cards, I look at them like if it was mine. And if it was a $5 card that I like, I'm top loading it. Chisholm, Andy, Skeens, and Contreras. Carpenter, O'Neill, Cruz. Is that a variation? I think it might be. I'm not sure. Valera and Sprout. Mizorowski, Smith, Basayo, and Rumfield. That's right, Stoney. That's right. Shanwell, Burns, Ramirez, and Ford. Whoa, now. All right, let's do... No, we're not doing Tier 1. Let's do Finest. Let's do Finest. Then we'll do Tier 1. We'll do the Breaker's Delight. And we will do Gilded. Hey, Eli. Empty. Cal, Raleigh, Churio, Montgomery, Eldridge, Painter, Marte out of 75, De La Cruz, Marte, Gunnar Henderson, and Carson Benj. I've been good, Eli. How about yourself? How about yourself? A Caglione. Scooble, Harper, Wilson, Correa, Sproat, Scooble, Sal Stewart, Scooble out of 99, and Salvi. Well, Eli, that's not a bad thing. We'll still be here. DeLauder, Tong, Naylor. Speak of the devil, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Turner, Scooble, rare out of 30. That's sick. Who got the Tigers? TJ. I think that's our first official deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Cunha, Colson Montgomery rare, Ellie, and Sal Stewart. Smackafish, this is the first baseball break right here. You're looking at it. It's happening right now. Wim, did she get you taken care of? Benj, House, Wood, Acosta, Carson Williams, Cruz, Guerrero, Carson Williams, Juan Soto, and Logan Gilbert. Mullins are on the board. Connor Griffin, Bregman, Alonzo, Mookie Betts, Murakami base, Burns, a Caglione, Churio on the rare, Roman Anthony, and Matt Chapman. It's not bad, Thomas. It's not a bad thing. Tatis, De La Cruz, Augustin Ramirez, hold up, out of 75. Pete Crow, out of 75. Colson Montgomery. Wow, that looked different. Finest timelines, uh-oh. Kyle Tucker on the Gusto for the Dodgers. Dodgers get a little bit of love. Eric, we'll take that.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Tatis Jr. and Jacob Marcy. Tucker! Tucker! Marlins are eating a little bit. Just a little bit. Pete Crow. Who knows, tough kid? Who knows? Whoever really knows? Who knows? Could be anything. Could it be a figment of our imagination? Could be absolutely nothing. Who knows? All right, tier 1 is next. We got Albie Pujols out of 99. Jordan Westberg for the Orioles out of 199. Kerry Wood for the Cubs out of 199. What's up, J Money? And Yandy Diaz for the Rays. Okay. 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 Kerry Wood. What a nightmare he was for a long time. That boy was nasty. All right, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty now. All I've got's Gilded and Topps Chrome Delight. You better ask for it. You better speak it into existence. because both of these boxes are something else. How many are in this one? Hold on. I don't remember. I can't remember how many cards are in the pack. 12. 12 in this one, and Gilded only has 5. Empty. Eric's like, come on, bro. Come on. Manny Machado. Trevor Story. Chris Sale. Cody Freeman for the Rangers out of 30. Exactly sure what that is. Perdomo out of 150. Oh, it's an auto. Julio Rodriguez out of 75. Look at that. John Smoltz out of 150 for the Braves. Yep, we take those. Otto Kemp for the Phillies. Mike Trout. Alex Freeland. Seager. And Luis Morales. All right. Here we go. Straight into Gilded now. Truly, speak now or forever hold your peace. Like this is the moment. This is where you need a little bit of love. And Gilded can do pretty well all by itself. I'm just telling you. As far as quality of card, I don't think it gets much better. Sure, Adam, sure. Sure, why not? All right, so we've got our pack here, and this one will have a gold. It's like a gold border. Emptiness. Good luck. Gilded, 2025 Gilded, Jay Woosley. Check this out. It's not a lot of cards, but man, they're unique and they're spectacular. Starting out pretty good for the Cardinals here. Albert Pujols out of 50. Do you see what I mean? For the A's, Jacob Wilson out of 75. St. Louis doubling up, it appears. Mason Wynn out of 25. San Diego. Jackson Merrill out of 50. It's my favorite baseball box to open, you guys. This is it. This we're opening it right now. Okay. One last card. Good luck. I know exactly who that is. Billy Wagner out of 99 for the Astros. Jacob, right at the end. Right at the end. And that's what I mean by the border there. You see that? 20 out of 99. Billy Wagner. There you go. Okay, let's do a recap of this real quick, like. And then I'll see what's what in the next break. I don't know where we're at, how many teams are left, or any of that stuff. But I think I'd be safe to say that that's not going to be the best gilded box in that case. I feel pretty confident in that. I haven't got to open a ton, but I've opened a few. Thank you, Beer Toe. Pool Holes out of 99. You guys, tomorrow's release day for Resurgence football. Colson, Montgomery, Murakami, Montgomery, Henderson and Cruz, Skeens, Schlittler, De La Cruz, Paul Skeens, Witt Jr., De La Cruz, Basayo, Carroll out of 199, Chris Sale and Corbin Carroll. We've got Bobby Witt Jr., Peyton Toll, Churio Rare, Scooble out of 99, Marte out of 75, Roman Anthony, Acosta, Rodriguez out of 299, Augustin Ramirez out of 75. Nice hit there, Miami. JT, we'll take that. Yandy Diaz for the Rays. Jackson Merrill auto out of 50 for the Padres. Those cards are so sick. Look at that. And that's out of 50. Wait. Rodriguez out of 75. Perdomo out of 150. Otto Kemp. Pete Crow out of 75. Jordan Westberg out of 199. Kerry Wood out of 199. Albie Pujols out of 50. Jacob Wilson out of 75. Mason Wynn out of 25. Cody Freeman out of 30. John Smoltz out of 150. Tucker on the Gusto for the Dodgers. Scooble out of 30 rare. And Billy Wagner out of 99 for the Astros. Okay, let me put this to the side real quick. Wow, this is going abnormally slow. I need to shut this all the way down today because it's going way too slow. All right, let's do Topps Chrome Hobby. Then we'll do this. Actually, you know what? We'll mix it up. We'll do Tier 1 and then Finest and then the Jumbo and then Gilded. That feels a little bit better. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. And then whenever that one fills, I can only run it one more time. I can only run it one more time. Because there's only 4 boxes in Gilded. Or there's only 4 boxes in a case of Gilded. McNeil, Rasmussen, Mike Trout, and a early for the Red Sox. Chapman, Green, Basayo, McCutchen. Orioles are on the board. Alejandro's just putting it out there. He's like, all right, but he's either in there or he's not. Sasaki, Montgomery, Churio, and Lowe. Alejandro's like, nah, he's there. All right, Matt. Baldwin, Collins, Ward, and Shaw. Griffin, Armstrong, Crooks, and Baez. Well, if he doesn't show up, Alejandro, means you're going to need to go to the doctor and figure out what that is. We'll take that, though, Cardinals. Sal, Brooks Lee, Josh Bell out of 75, and Kirby. Freeman, Bogarts, Caglione, and Bryce Matthews. Guerrero, Yamamoto, Basayo, and Ronald Acuna Jr. They're called deeds, Big Cot. They're called deeds. That's all. That's or Bo. They're called deeds. My bad. Bo. They're called deeds. Okay. Tell everybody. Spread the word. Senga, Lugo, Ellie, and Roman Anthony Base. Same exact break as pin at the bottom of your screen. Yes, that is 2025 Gilded. If you're not familiar with Gilded, it's nasty. Ortiz, Otani, well now. Hi! It's just never going to stop, you guys. Look how sick this card is. 5 out of 10. Paul Skeens, Perspectives, Acha. It's an Acha. Here, I don't like this penny sleeve. I'm going to get you another one. I don't like that one. And Pittsburgh is Chris Kaiser. You guys already know where to be. There's no other place to be. You already know. It's okay. It's okay. Noah Cameron on the Rookie Cup. You already know it. You know it in your heart. And that's a good thing that you know that. Webb, Burns, Tatis, Murakami base. Oh, Bo, my bad.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I forgot about him. That's a nasty card. Oh, look at that card. That is sick. That is what why we like this. Our cards like this. Look at that. Nice hit, bro. Nice hit. Nolan McLean, Gossman, Soto, and Luis Arias. That is sick, dude. And I'm a Reds fan. And we play the Pirates. I should be saying, ew. Langford, Skeens Refractor, Pena, and Will Banfield. No, you guys, it's the same breaks pin at the bottom of your screen. It's no different. It's the same one. Muncy, Montgomery, Adames, and BB. Freed, Acuna, Bush out of 99, and Church. Plug, I appreciate that, but I got too many as it is already with him. Akamoto, Shohei, Mizorowski, and Barger. JB, I'll end up pulling a bigger card than that. That's just what happened recently. It's cool. I'm happy about it. But I'm going to pull a bigger one. Smith, Chandler, Buxton, Gallen. Oh, Tabs is like, all right, time to build a bookshelf. Tabs, you're an interesting sort, you know that? Miller, Shanwell, Cole Young, and Ben Rice. Jeffers, Harper, Torkelson, and Leiter. Thomas, Gilbert, Burleson, and Josh Naylor. What a nasty card to come out of a Topps Chrome regular hobby box. That card's nasty. All right, we're going to do Tier 1. Then we'll do Finest. Then we'll do Topps Chrome Delight. And then we'll end with Gilded. Yes, Gilded 2025 is in the break. Empty. And there's one identical pinned at the bottom of your screen. Not a lot of cards in it, but every one of them matters. Clayton Kershaw out of 25. Uh-oh, there he is. Dwight Gooden. What up, Doc? Out of 99 for the Mets. Milwaukee. Sal out of 49 for the Brew Crew. We had, ooh, that's nice with the Padres patches there. Out of 99, Fernando Tatis Jr. and a Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Paul said he'd give you a firm handshake for that Skeens. Chris is like, nah, I'm good, playa. He's like, what else you got? What else you got, playa? Why? Know what I'm saying? That whole box was pretty much a deed. That's right. That's right.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Chestnut, this is the second baseball we've done. Good morning, Breaking Rips. All right, let's get into Finest. Hugh Morm, what up, dog? Empty. Let's get us another super. What do you say? I've pulled 4 supers out of this product now. I have pulled 4 super fractors out of Topps Finest. Akamoto, Alvarez, Crochet, Baldwin, Sasaki, Stanton, Mizorowski, Yamamoto. Wow. Rare, Hunter Brown, 8 out of 10 for the Astros. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. Styled by Birdie. Congratulations, Styled by Birdie. You now have a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Ozzy Albies. That's right, Lloyd. It sure was. And I called that one from half court. Caminero, Trout, Kurtz, Springer, Young, Fernando Tatis, 50 out of 50. Gold. X-Fractor there. Anthony, Ellie on the rare. Jonah Tong, and Junior Caminero. And it's rare. That's right. That's right, Firehouse. Or Fire Hobby House. Bubba, Ramirez, Altuve, Kyle Manzardo for the Guardians, and that is Alex. You're on the board, Alex. You're on the board, Alex. Let's put Kyle right back there. Carroll, Kyle Teal, Caglione, Soto, Bryce Harper, and Mike Trout. Appreciate that follow, David. Yeah, it's the same break. Now, whenever that one fills, whenever that happens, I can only run that break one more time because there's only four boxes of Gildan in a case. So, Soto, Marte, Dylan Beavers, Pete Crow, McLean, Skeens, Tatis Rare, Machado X-Fractor Rare, and Ryan Ritter. Dylan Beavers. It's happened. It happened, Dutton. It's official. Confirmed. Imai. Yelich. Merrill on the auto. Look at this legend. Andre Dawson out of 50. Now, that is the Expos. That goes to the Nationals. And that is Philpott. Nice hit, Philpott. Let me write that on the back so they know. Regular hobby box, is that what it was? Well, congrats. Somebody's very happy right now. Julio Rodriguez, Ronald Acuna out of 75, Diaz, Caglione, DeLauder, and Shota. I know, Mayberry. They did that when Thomas. So I was actually in that break. I hit that card, you guys. I forgot to tell you. This will be my last break ever. Verlander, Carson Williams out of 99, Neto, Connor Griffin out of 275, Naylor, Sal Stewart, Josh Naylor, and Nick Kurtz. Yep, it's the last one. The dual Shohei got pulled. I don't even know if it was in a break. I'm assuming it was in a break. I just don't know. Doesn't mean that it was. Somebody could have just randomly domed a hobby box and hit the card. Topps Chrome Delight. Empty. Cody Bellinger, Springer, Donovan, Jacob Melton out of 75, Bryce Harper out of 99. Kobe Mayo out of 75, auto for the Brew Crew. It is Christian Yelich. For Miami, it is Jack Winkler, Basayo, Walls, Dreyer, and Henderson. It had a $15 million bounty on it, so I would imagine that's what it goes for. That's right, Sarah. You're absolutely right. You're not wrong. See, Sarah knows me too well. Sarah knows me a little too well. Because that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. Just here and there. Little release day deed here and there. Couple old school mixers. You know, stuff like that. All right, it's Gilded time. Hey, let's retrain our focus here. Nobody in this room hit the Shohei 101. Let's focus back. Come back. Come back. Come back. It's irrelevant. Nobody hit that card. It's irrelevant. All right? Somebody else did. It wasn't any of us. We have other things to worry about. Good luck. Right, Dutton? I was trying to tell him. We already did one today, so some people got to see it firsthand for the first time. There's our pack. There's our gold encased card there. All right, empty. Good luck. Let's just see. It only takes one, Matt. Oh, man. Votto out of 99 for the Reds. Nobody puts 2 weeks notice in anymore, you guys, just so you know. That's not a thing. I don't think that's been a thing since 2006. For the A's, Brent Rooker out of 50. Braves. Ozzy Albies out of 99. And let's just see what team this is here. Orioles. Adley Rushman out of 50 for Baltimore. And that is YCP. Yeah, no kidding, John. Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. You guys, you don't have to put it. You can put in a 2 weeks if you want to. It's not gonna affect you negatively in any way like it used to back in the day. Well, there's one card left, Alejandro. Let's see how good you really are. Let's see it firsthand. This is gilded Kentucky Big. TMI, Alejandro, TMI. For the Twins, out of 10, Brooks Lee. Minnesota. The Mo Ticks and Tox. Skip, Scap, Scallywags. Nice hit.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. A deed. Oh, Stoney's one of them. I see you, Stoney. I know Stoney. I know your kind, Stoney. I see you. All right, let's do a recap of this. Nice hit. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, tell him he's got something on his shirt and then flip his nose. And I don't have a boss. Recap. Melton out of 75. Harper out of 99. I'm hoping he was right there beside him. Mayo out of 75. Tatis, Machado, Harper, Tong, Young, Otani, Bush out of 99. Skeens, Burns, Murakami, Caglione, De La Cruz, Montgomery, and Churio. Did he hear it? Was he there? Ryan, could he hear me? Could he hear me? Beavers, Mizorowski, Soto, Basayo. Oh, man. Okay. Basayo, Bell out of 75. Crooks, Votto out of 99. Rooker out of 50. Griffin out of 275. Tatis out of 50. Last on print. Ellie, Ronald Acuna, 75 out of 75. Sal out of 49. Basayo. Albies out of 99. Williams out of 99. And a little Christian Yelich action, perhaps. Jack Winkler. Hunter Brown out of 10, rare. Fernando Tatis out of 99. Mason Wynn out of 199. Kershaw out of 25. Dwight Gooden out of 99. Manzardo. Andrew Dawson. Rushman out of 50. Skeens 5 out of 10. And a Brooks Lee 5 out of 10. That Skeens is sick, dude. That's sick, dude. Some cards just pop a little bit more. That's really sick. Yeah. All right. Start with the hobby here. We're going to end with Gilded. Good luck. Kelsey, did they get you fixed up? Are you good now? You got a new you ship shape? Brendan, Donovan. Actually, let me fix this real quick because it's been bugging me. I'm tired of guessing. So hang on. Give me 1 second. I don't want to guess anymore. All right, that's better. That I can live with. Okay. Bam. All right, we got Jake DeGrom, Shohei on the insert, and Gilbert. Look, Shohei on the board already. Nobody needs the dual logo, man. I've got a Shohei insert right here in my hands. Chelsea, I don't know. I don't know if it's that dire. Smith, Riley, Carson Williams, and Nolan McLean. Oh, you're right. It is. Thank you. It sure is. Well, it wasn't on the overlay, but it is on that one. So the reason why that is because I have to go back to the football one and change the number on that so you can see it. Beth, that is very nice of you to say. I enjoy your company and never worry about buying into a break. You can hang out here anytime you would like. Always welcome. Josh, you know how I do. You already know. Just sit back when we're going to see another one right here. King, Bieber, Seeger, Sal. Bregman, Caglione on the Topps logo fractor out of 75. Will Smith, the savior of the LA Dodgers right there. He saved them all. He saved them all. They would have lost without him. Andy. Bellinger, Adele, Machado on the negative, and Langford. Oh, is that what it was, Kelsey? Oh, Ari bet. Where's B? Where's B at? Is B chilling in the cut? And I had to fix the number. It wasn't right. Oh, a little camp action. Raleigh, Castillo, Pete Crow, and Yamamoto. Brady House, Mayer, Marcy for the Marlins, and Kerry Carpenter. Uh-oh, Audrey, no. Oh. Audrey, you followed instructions. Stop it, Audrey. You're not supposed to do that. No, I'm not gonna be able to get on tonight, Audrey. I'm sorry. So you probably won't see Disney until Mr. and Mrs. get back on Monday. We haven't gotten the Sapphire we're supposed to get yet, so whenever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know when it's gonna get here. Correa, Burns, Scooble, and Freed. Audrey don't play no games, though. I'll tell you that right now. Audrey's on point. Thomas, Mayo, Boyd, Adames. Jeffers, Lubob, Fredo out of 499 for the Cardinals. That is Luke. Luke.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Breaking Rips is just like, we don't need any of our players. Just trade them all. Just trade every one of them. Trade every Tiger that ever existed. Soderstrom, Cole, Kurtz, Chandler. Swanson, Strider, Riley, and Burleson. That's right, Refried. I think Topps confirmed it. Yep. Stanton, Seager, J.J. Weatherholt, and Luis Morales. Akamoto, Springer, Kurtz, and Muncy. Carson Williams, DeLauder, Luis Morales, and Cody Freeman. No Aries. Nobody anywhere has done that. Okay. It was in Florida. Refried. Alcantara, Buxton, Jeter, and Will Smith. Boca Raton, Miller, Harper, Crochet, and Senga. Williams, Tong, Mike Trout, Bogarts. Recalled you, bro, recalled. Hold on, you guys. Recalled. Nah, look, hey, look, business is business. But you got to hook a player up. Like, come on now. Come on now, recalled. Schmooze them up a little bit. Get a deed. Stott, Ritter, Chase Burns, and Colson Montgomery. I'm not Caden. I'm just a Reds fan. I'm just giving Recalled a hard time. Jacob Wilson, Grant Taylor, Ronald Acuna, and Logan Webb. All right, tier 1's next. Identical breaks pin at the bottom. I don't know what's left. I don't know what's left in there. Empty. I'm buying a full case of Jumbo Hobby later. Good luck. Murakami base rookie. Scott Rowland for the Cardinals out of 49. Bryce Matthews for the Astros out of 199. Okay. And Jack Caglione out of 99 for the Royals. I thought the Cardinals owned the Reds. Well, you know what, Jamie? We had Scott Rowland last, and he came to the Reds, and he talked all kinds of smack about the Cardinals. He was like, what a terrible franchise. They're so bad at everything. That's a nice Murakami, by the way. Out of this product, out of tier 1. We'll take that. Rookie. Okay. We're going to move on. Uh-oh. Recalled. Uh-oh. 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 Bro, stop. Bro, stop. Why are you sending me that? Why are you sending me that, Recalled? What's got... Well, hey, that's not funny. That's not funny. Was that you there? Or was that just like, hey, man, come by and you'll get to see the game one day? Empty. Get him, Rat. Tatis, De La Cruz, Caglione, Scooble, Cruz, Early, Finest Timelines, Arenado, Devers out of 199, and Jose Altuve. No, all I need is something, I don't know. Recalled, I got to find a way. Look, I got to find a way. Bruh. At least need some like free stuff. They got you. No, he's the owner. The owner. You know the owner's got something nasty. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Congrats. Harper, Wilson, DeLauder, Owen Cassie, Tucker, Bryce Matthews out of 250, Carson Williams, Treya Savage rare, Brady House, and Mason Wynn. Sorry, Mason. My bad, bro. Base Mason Wynn. Well, Anthony, what are you gonna do? I've only done like 7,000 breaks in a row that had endless deeds in it. It ain't easy being cheesy. I called that one from 3-point range, Jackson. Tong, Naylor. Oh, look, hey, a redemption. Rooker, Cephas, Skeens, Finest Timelines, Griffey, Savage, Henderson, and good luck. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a finest autograph of Cam Schlittler for the Yankees, and that is going to Wim. Nice hit, Wim. Not bad, bro. We take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. House, Wood, Raleigh, Churio, Arenado, Kyle Tucker out of 50. Bubba Chandler, Finest Timelines, Ricky Henderson, James Wood, and Hunter Goodman. Well, Jamie, since you asked kindly, no. No. I don't think I will. No. Nope. Nuh-uh. No. Nah. Joe Ryan, Garcia, DeGrom, Devers, Freed, Gilbert, Freed, Gunnar Henderson, Luis Morales, and a Bubba Chandler. Hey, look at Athletic, bro. They're still in here somewhere. They still exist. They do right here, bro. Right there. There's one right there. And Gunnar Henderson. Nuh-uh, JT. Nuh-uh. What? Connor Griffin. Bregman. Alonzo on the auto out of 25. Oh, you can't tell sarcasm. Come on, you guys. Get it together. That card got pulled 4 hours ago. Come on. Man. Tyler Soderstrom out of 25 for the Athletics. And Ellie De La Cruz out of 150. Alvarez, Corbin Carroll on the Gusto, Ford, Benj, and Ramirez. That's right. You got to keep your head on a swivel around here. That's right. You heard it here first. Ellie. All right, we've got the Topps Chrome Delight, and then we have the Gilded to continue on. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. Topps Chrome Delight. Good luck. Ford wasn't out of. Hold on. I'm seeing Ford again. Hold on. Let's go back. Did I miss something? Ford. Did I top load it? I don't even know. I don't even know what everybody's talking about right now. What are y'all talking about? Hold on. What am I missing? Huh? Did y'all go zero dark 30 on me? I see no Ford. Is somebody just trolling me? Now nobody's even putting anything in the chat. Mai, you're not supposed to be having fun with this. You know what, Mai? That's it. You know what? I've had enough of you. It's over for you, Mai. It was a red insert out of 5 of who? Of who? I just went through everything. Nothing there. Harry Ford. Harry Ford. I looked. I swear I did. I don't even see a Harry Ford. I'm going through the base cards now. I found it. You're right. No, he's right. He's right. He's right. I found it. I found it. I found it. 4 out of 5 Harry Ford on the arrivals. He's absolutely right. I missed it. Nationals, Philpott. My bad. Fa la 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 ka-ching. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Ortiz, Melton, Shane Smith out of 99, Pasquantino out of 75. And just think of it this way. Mai loved every second of that. She loved every moment of that. She's probably still laughing. Chuck Diesel, get out of here. You're not even allowed to be in here. I thought we blocked you 4 years ago. Kettle Marte out of 250. Rafael Flores out of 250. Shinsuke out of 299. Acuna, Scott, Tovar, and Guzman. No, I knew Harry Ford back in the day, and I don't like him. He's not a good, upstanding gentleman, so I decided not to top-load his card. That's right. It's called having a vendetta, folks. Sometimes you got a vendetta. And some people just don't deserve a top-loader. I don't care if it's out of 5 or not. He's not a good person. No, I don't know any of that, but it's possible. It could be. All right. It's Gilded time. See, maybe it is Hollow King. I don't know. It's possible. It's Dopamine Drew. One of the most clever names we've ever seen in all of TikTok. Said no one ever. Here's the pack. And here's the Occha. Empty. Good luck, everybody. Here's a little Gilded action. And then we got one more left down there. I don't know what teams are left, but that's the last one I got. Kobe Mayo out of 99. For the Brew Crew, Bryce Terang out of 75. Wow. Bo Jackson, first on print out of 10. Look at that. You tell me a better looking card than that, I'm going to call you a fibber. I'm going to absolutely call you a fibber. And that is G. Cots. For the Atlanta Braves. Austin Riley out of 75. We did, Drew. We kind of been talking about it for the last half hour or so, something like that. 12 teams left. What did y'all need to see what Gilded looked like first before you decided to get a squad? Is that what it was? Terang out of 75. Kobe Mayo out of 99. Good luck. The Kiata. Joe Carter out of 50 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Nothing like the last chance, Rebecca. Nothing like that last chance. Just absolute. Look. How can you not like Gilded? I don't know how it's possible. I really don't. I don't know how. I know it doesn't have a lot of cards in it, but I'm talking, look, nasty, just nasty cards. All right, let's do a recap of this. Appreciate the shout out, Matt. I just didn't see it. I had to go through every single card to find it. My bad, you guys. I missed it. I missed it. It's all my fault. It's probably because somebody was talking trash to me, kind of like Mai does all the time. You know, Alyssa pops in the room and talks trash too. I don't know. I can't keep up with it all sometimes. What am I supposed to do? And then Christy and Noni all have jokes, and I sometimes they're funny and sometimes they're not. I think they're just trying to hurt my feelings most days. But Scooble, Kurtz, Morales, Jeter, Burns, Cassie, and Kafus, Morales, and Henderson. That's right. Too much tomfoolery. See, Tim knows. I'm not making this stuff up. Wood, Weatherholt, Marcy, Williams, Matthews out of 250, Brady House, Shohei, Shane Smith out of 99, Kyle Tucker out of 50, Devers out of 199, Machado, Smith out of 75, Ellie out of 150, Murakami, Corbin Carroll on the Gusto, Binge, Kobe Mayo out of 99, Bryce Terang out of 75. Pasquitino. Uh-oh. Tabs, you're needed to the office. Tabs, you're needed to the office. Thanks, Tabs. Marte out of 250. Shinsuke out of 299. Harry Ford out of 5. Caglione out of 99. Riley out of 75. Flores out of 250. Bryce Matthews out of 199. Prado out of 499. Soderstrom for the A's out of 25. Savage. Scott Rowland out of 49. Schlittler for the Yankees on the redemption. Bo Jackson first on print out of 10 out of Gilded. And Joe Carter 17 out of 50 for the Blue Jays. I think I got my answer. I think I got the answer I was looking for. So this will be the end of breaks for me today. I'm gonna put this right here real quick. The finale is here. I'm gonna grab the sheet, and then you guys, nobody will be on tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 7:30 Central. That'd be 8:30 Eastern with Resurgence. We cannot rip it until 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. But once we do, the floodgates are opening up, folks. And I'll be on all day with Kobe and at night too. So you guys just chill tonight, hang out. Don't worry too much about, ripping, because we're going to do plenty of that tomorrow. They're still there, Jacob. Actually, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I need to text Mister real quick. I just want to get his attention because somebody's there's got a card, and I want them to be able to meet up because I was supposed to meet somebody to get the card, but I'm not there. So, all right, last break of the day. Take a screenshot of that. It will give you all you need to go over to YouTube and find your replay. 238 cards on YouTube is where you can find it. Last break of the day. Good luck. Last box of Gilded. If this follows suit to what we've been doing, we will be major quite a bit. Quite a bit. No, we'll do that. We'll do this, we'll do that, and that. All right. Good luck. Take this down. And like I said, you guys, good morning, Wesley. So just so you guys know, I'll be back on at 7:30 Central tomorrow. We'll get that first break filled well before I can rip it probably. And then we'll go from there. Kobe's going to be with me. So that means we'll be able to keep a pretty good pace in the morning as far as, you know, doing the breaks and getting them ripped and all that stuff. I don't usually have someone with me, but tomorrow I'll have Kobe. So should be a fun day. Good luck. Topps Chrome Wabi box. Dan, it's been quite the ride, Dan. It's been quite the ride. We're not done yet, neither. Even if we don't see something splendiferous in this one. Hang on, let me respond. All right, good luck. So Dutton, you know, that's a good question. With Kobe, I might have a little bit more options than I normally do. Yes, there is going to be a mixer. Space Cowboy will do Shop the Stand as soon as I'm done ripping this break. I'm not 100% positive. I'll probably work on that a little bit after I'm done here, Dutton. So yes, there will be mixers, but there might even be a chance we do some kind of random at some point. I'm just not sure yet. I have a little bit more options than I normally do. So I can tell you this, Resurgence and Cosmic are going to go hand in hand. I know that much. Madroth, Pedro Martinez, and Luis Arias. Because I already know that those two things paired together make an excellent break. I did that. I can't even tell you how many times I did a break with that last year. And this time it's licensed. Nolan, it was worth all the jewels in Azkaban. Not 2 or 3 or 4, but all of them. I know, right? Albies, Peralta, DeLauder, and Will Banfield. Melton, Jimenez, Burns, and Beebe. Beavers, Sal Stewart, Corbin Carroll out of 50, and a Nathan Church. Oh, here, I need to do this real quick so nobody thinks like, there we go. That's better. That's better. Kirk, Kurtz, Brian Reynolds, and George Kirby. Guerrero, Cal Raleigh, Hunter Brown, and Barger. Is that a IV? What? I'm what? 62? Do what? Ortiz, Chapman, Shohei, Zach Gallen. Corbin Carroll. Oh, you know what? It might be. It is. I think you're right. I think it is. Yep. I don't know why. I think it's because we've got a person in here that goes, their name is 4. So every time I see IV, I think 4 now. McNeil, Garcia, Stanton, and Ben Rice. Every time I see it, I think the Roman numeral. 4. Sasaki, Green, Marte, Leiter. Baldwin, Griffin, Collins, Naylor. I do, Greg. I haven't done it for a long time, but yes, I do. Crow Armstrong, Keyshaw, Ramirez, and Murakami base. It's been a little while. I used to play quite a bit with my friends, but it's been a while. Work kind of consumed my time there for a while there. J. Ray. Lou Bob, McGreevy, Gunnar Henderson, and Early. Arenado, Skubal, Murakami, and McCutcheon. I like golfing. I don't think I've ever gone to do that and didn't enjoy myself. I do have a pretty good story one day that I'll tell you guys one day. Crawford, Basayo, Bieber, and Lowe. I did a no-no one day. I did a no-no. Well, actually, they did a no-no, and I reciprocated. Smith, Brown, Devers, and Shaw. We've done them before, Nolan. We've done them before. Scott, Garcia. Now that's sick. Ryan Ritter on the Logo Fractor out of 75, 75th anniversary tops for the Rockies. I'm going to consider that the first deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nemo, Adele, Kurtz, and Bryce Matthews. Nolan, I think the last time we did golf, it was Live Golf. So how did we do that? Mr. and Mrs. did that break. I don't remember how they formatted that, Nolan, but I know they did it. Butler, Mayo, King, and Acuna. No, you did not. Don't be coming in here and telling me fibs, J. Ray. I can't take it right now. Turner, Goldschmidt, and Roman Anthony. My heart nearly leapt out my chest. Walker, Crochet. Look at this. Ryan McMahon for the Yankees on the 75th Diamond autograph. These are cool, man. That's crystal cool for the Yanks.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is?
And Noah
Yes.
Cameron.
That's a deed.
Tier 1. Oh, no. That looks like my 3rd grade teacher made that. Empty box. Get ready, it's time. Are you ready? You ready? Yep. Brady House. Logan Henderson out of 99 for the Brew Crew. For the Athletics, it is the one and only Goose Gossage. My goodness, Goose. Bro, somebody get Goose a Gatorade and, I don't know, 20 years back. Jackson Holiday out of 99. And Shohei and Yamamoto out of 199. Well, well, well. That's funny, Blue. I was going to say he looked like your dad. Papa. Papa. Papa.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
All right, it's finest time. And then we got a Delight and we got a Gilded, okay? And that's it. That's the way of things. That's right, buddy. It's going down. Meet me at the mall. More Stewart, Jung-Hoo Lee, McGonigal, Machado, Weatherholt, Otani, Shohei again, Dansby Swanson out of 99, and a Aranda for the Rays. I have no idea, Greg. I don't know. Brody, the best pull I've ever had is this Jacob Mizorowski rookie base card right here. Maybe one day I'll top it, but probably not. Roman Anthony, Juan Soto, Sal Stewart, Corey Seager, Jonah Tong out of 275, early, Valera on the rare, Churio, and McGonigal base. Right back at you, Beth. See, look, Nate Dogg knows. It's the best I've ever pulled. It's a dual Otani with Yamamoto out of 199 JDM. It's going to James. James copped up the Dodgers in this one, and he got a pretty good card out of it. And we're not done yet. Marte, Amai, Yelich, Dylan Beavers out of 150, Cade Horton, Olson, Crochet, Kyle Teal, Jonah Tong, Edgar Quierto. Not too bad, James. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I've got the 3 packs in front of me, and I've got a Topps Chrome Delight and Gilded. And we've had good cards out of Gilded. But, hey, JC, this is a family show. Stop it, okay? Now, I need you to put something light and pleasant into the chat. Thank you. Merrill, Akamoto, Alvarez, Crochet, Skeens, Carter out of 250, Suzuki, Lindor, Colson Montgomery, and Jackson Holiday. JC, I'm not seeing anything positive in the chat. You were given explicit instructions. Follow them or else. Yeah, that'd be nice. Montgomery, Eldridge, Beavers, Moore, Caros, Alcantara, Connor Griffin, Marte on the rare, Garcia, and Peralta. Well, you don't, nothing's over yet. Come on, man. You need to be like Gio Urshela, a very happy fella. What's up, Scott? Oh, no, you're back? Oh, no. I thought I blocked you. What'd you do, make another account? Springer, Devers, Cassie, Chase Madroth for the White Sox, Bichette, Corbin Carroll out of 275, Rodriguez, Owen Cassie, Cal Raleigh, and a Mason Miller. All right. Topps Chrome Delight. Come on, Topps Chrome Delight. Here we go. We'll get this base out of my way real quick. No, James. So if you want to be in the first break tomorrow, just be here around 7 o'clock Central, 8:30 Eastern. I'll be on then, and that'll be your chance to get a couple of spots in the first one. Now, typically on a release day, the first couple of breaks, they fill quick because you got everybody. There's only 32 teams, so everybody's kind of going after their team there. It dies down as the afternoon gets here, but at the very beginning, you need to make a concerted effort to decide who you actually want, because you can't really spend a whole lot of time like, let me put this in the cart and this in the cart. Like you just gotta go after your team, and that might not even work. So Dakota, I'm gonna figure all that out once I'm done here. It depends on how much I put in the break, right? It depends. Empty. So every resurgence, whether it's a Breaker's Delight or Hobby, are going to have a RPA in it, James. They'll have short prints and super short prints, but I'm just saying. That's the main thing are those RPAs. But all the same people are going to sign, like the big players are going to sign and stuff like that. So I'll say this. Tomorrow and probably Saturday, but definitely tomorrow will be the least expensive Resurgence is going to be, because as soon as it drops, everybody's going to be buying it up and the prices are going to go up. So whatever we've got it at tomorrow, regardless of how many boxes are in it, that's the least it's going to be, because we're going to have to rebuy it, and we're going to have to rebuy it at whatever the price goes to. So Bubba Chandler for the Pirates, Ryan Jeffers, Colby Thomas, and that too, Amanda. Mason Miller out of 99. Sasaki out of 75 color match. Mike Trout on the variation. Detroit, Dylan Smith out of 275. Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Jacob Mizorowski. Brandon Donovan. Cody Bellinger. And Alejandro Kirk. Blue, that I need to get in touch with Mr. after this, because there was I don't know if you guys were in. Well, she was in here, and she told me she had a Barry Sanders card a while back, and I said, please hold it. I'll be at the National. And she held it. So now I'm not there, but I got to get Mr. to meet up with her to get it for me. It was a Barry Sanders auto out of National Treasures, and I kind of want it for my PC. So I don't have any Barry Sanders National Treasures autos. So I figured, let me go ahead and get that. Let me add that to the collection. James, we won't be doing individual boxes of those hobbies, especially on release day. If you want to get an actual hobby box, there's plenty of places online to just get one sent to you. If you want to, I just followed you, James. This is me, by the way. I just followed you. But that's me. So if you follow me back, I can message you later. And that's really anybody, you guys. That's me right there. I followed I try to follow anybody for the most part that I'm interactive with in here. I don't get everybody, but sometimes you guys don't follow me back, so I can't message you. So, but that's me. All right, it's the last gilded. Salty says, be a leader, not a Joe Boo. All right, Ashley. It is. My main collection is Barry Nolan. I collect a lot of other stuff, but Barry's the one. All right. This is it. Good luck. Max Muncy out of 199 for the Athletics. Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. We got a twin here. It's a true legend, too. Harmon Killebrew out of 99 for the Twins. And for the Brew Crew, Christian Yelich out of 75. These cards are just sick, dude. They're just nasty, and they're just nasty. If they make football gilded, I'm doomed. I'm absolutely doomed. I'm doomed. I'm telling you, I'm doomed. All right, it's the last one of the break and the last one of the case. Okay, I saw the team hat. It's the Cubs. I don't know who it is. But be right, congratulations. Might as well be, because I've been pulling them all day since yesterday. Jamie, they are. They're kind of up there for how many cards are in it. Yes. Sammy Sosa, 39 out of 50. Be right. Mr. Sosa. And you can send these in to be graded, by the way, just like they are in the gold border. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right, let me get this all wrangled in here. I'm going to do a recap of this. You guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I know some of y'all will dip out of here now. JC, look, JC, I know. Look, trust me. I've been there. All right. I'm there. I'll probably be there later today. Let me see here. Who did you have? Oh, you had the Giants. Is that who you had, JC? Did you have the Giants? Yep, I got you. All right, recap. I thought you had two in this one or something, JC. It goes like that sometimes. It just does. That's why I don't want you guys to get too upset. JD, I'm going to end it here. I asked if anybody wanted to run a football, and nobody really had any interest. So Miller out of 99, Sasaki out of 75, just a few anyways. Mike Trout on the variation out of 275, Carroll, Raleigh, Moore, Marte. Carter out of 250. Montgomery, nope, Sydney. Sal Stewart, Valera, Brady House, Kurtz, Murakami, Stanton, Cal Raleigh, Garcia, Tong out of 275, Swanson out of 99, Basayo, Chandler, and Murakami. Oh, I know you is, Josh. I know you is. I feel like I don't want to have to make it to where we're like sitting here for forever. Now Marcus wants to do football. You guys. All right. I need at least a few more people. I'm not putting football up there with two people. Martinez, Churio, Stewart, Carroll out of 50, DeLauder, Mizorowski, Jackson, Dylan Beavers out of 150, Madroth, Logan Henderson out of 99, Jackson Holiday out of 99, Dylan Smith out of 275, Ryan McMahon, Ryan Ritter out of 75. James says he's in. Yelich out of 75, Muncy out of 199, Gallen out of 99, Harmon Killebrew out of 99. And then we had Goose Gossage out of 199, Shohei and Yamamoto out of 199, and Sammy Sosa out of 50. So it'll be the one that I've been doing. I think you guys, I'm just going, I'm going to skedaddle. Primo's going to skedaddle. Plus I need to I need to line up what we're going to do tomorrow, you guys. Yes. So let me pull that back up. I forgot the name that said, it wasn't you, was it, Jake? It wasn't you, was it? Roger. Thank you, Marcus. You guys, you know where to be in the morning, okay? Let me just put it this way. We're going to be seeing multiple deeds tomorrow, all right? Keep that in mind as the rest of the day goes on and you're thinking about, well, maybe I should get a little deed. No, you know where the deeds are. They're tomorrow morning, okay? They're tomorrow morning. Not tonight, tomorrow morning. Roger, where are you? Roger Tadactor, where are you? Right now, there's no tomorrow. There it is. All right, Roger, let's get it.
You can shop the stand, pick a card, 238 fan. You're the star, it's time to shop the stand. Hey!
And also, one more thing, you guys. I'm going to go over this, Space Cowboy. Give me 1 second. When I get on tomorrow, don't get frustrated, okay? Yes, it's going to be difficult to get your team immediately in the first break, maybe even in the second one. Don't get frustrated. There's going to be a bunch of people in here wanting to rip that product, like always. That's why I said don't mess around. Just go straight to the team that you want, and then if another one ends up being there after you got that team, great. But just focus on the one team, all right? Don't focus on the one team. Also, I'd also instruct all of you to do like I do, so you have a better idea. Go look at the checklist. That'll give you a rough idea of what you want to go after. Basil of Baker Street out of 399. Penta out of 150. Aaron Glenn auto. Boban. CJ McCullum. EO Sky out of 199. Jake the Snake. Pedro the Rock Rizzo out of 99. The New Age out. Thank you, Space. There's no way the New Age Outlaw should have been on there. And you know what? You guys? I gotta remember to try to bring some Shop the Stand cards from home because they got annihilated. I'll find some stuff. Primo's got some cards. That's yours, bro. And it shouldn't have been there as long as it was, but now it's yours. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll get that shipped out to you tomorrow. Appreciate you, Space Cowboy. All right, you guys, have some composure tonight. Chill a little bit. Get to bed early because you know what we have to do tomorrow. Okay. I don't want to hear any. Oh, I can't. You know what's happening tomorrow. Okay. Okay. And Tabs completed the bookshelf. Get ready. I got Power Rangers cards, Salty. Don't mess with me. You guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and tomorrow's the day, and we're going to be doing quite a bit. What about the pitchers card? What's that, James? Any Brady cards? What's the question? What's the question? I'm confused. Oh, there's no Tom Brady's up there right now. Let me go home and find some stuff, you guys. Let me get some stuff and I'll bring it in. I'll find something and bring it in tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Bright and early, 7:30 Central tomorrow. You know where to be. Well, probably work.